So I'm excited to put this thing together today. This is the SoundExtreme by ECOXGEAR. Mainly, I'm really excited about the soundbar. This is the 28-inch, but most importantly, it is battery powered. So I've got 0 wires. So for somebody like me who's not technical, this is like a dream soundbar. So I'm really excited. It's got all other kinds of stuff, which we'll tell you as we get in. But then I've also got the Extreme strip from also SoundExtreme that is going to do some underglow lights. The nice thing is that all of this stuff connects together with our EcoCast system, and it's going to be awesome to see how this all turns out.
3, 2, 1.
So one quick thing I wanted to just point out whenever you're putting, if you happen to be using these, so what I did whenever I put mine in, we just used the standard, like the installation brackets that come with the kit. We didn't have any added brackets that we get, and we just connected it to the crossbar there. So we use these little clamps, and the one thing to remember, if there's any metal on metal, and what we did first and kind of messed up, so I'm telling you why. You'd think, because they're curved this way, that you would put it on like this and it just kind of all fits. And maybe you wouldn't think, maybe you'd do it better than I did, but that's what we thought. So whenever you're putting it on here, so what we did is we just kind of cut a piece of this to be able to go on, but then you slide that on to the clamp there, and then this is the part that's up underneath the metal. So that metal bar is going here. So just something I wanted to throw in there as far as installation tip. All right, so now for the LED light strip. So this is the Extreme strip from SoundExtreme by EcoXGEAR. This is the 2 and 4 passenger version that we've got for my cart, which is 4 passenger, and they also have a 6 passenger version as well. So we've got the bar all set in, so we're actually connecting the strips to the sound bar, which is going to control the zones associated with what we can do with the different lights and things like that. So on the sound bar, it actually has 2 zones, the front and the back, and then it has a connected zone 3 and zone 4 to be able to connect to other things. So whether it's underglow lights, under the roof lights, whips, whatever you want to have on there, so that all connects together. But the way this is going to work is this guy plugs into here, and we had looked at trying to fit it possibly into the strut, but there's some screws in there, and so rather than taking all that kind of stuff out, as I referenced before, the whole reason that I wanted to have a battery powered soundbar was because I don't do wiring. But the nice thing is this is all very plug and play, nice and easy. So that's going to get plugged into there, and then we're going to zip tie it and just kind of hide it as much as we can on the way down in. And one of the things we did through the process is we just kind of laid this out. In the instructions, you've got how this all works, but this will be the one here, and then it goes through the process and goes around, and there's 3 on the side, and then 1 in the front, and then 3 on the other side, and then 1 that comes back across. The one main thing, and they'll show it in the instructions, but these arrows just go away from the controller. So it's coming out from there and then going around, and then it'll end as it comes in the back. So we're going to put this together and see what it looks like. So we got everything done. Everything is in place. I'll give you some close-up shots here in a second. But one thing I wanted to talk about was these little guys. So with the LEDs, which, like I said, I'll show you here in a sec, they had a lot of extra different lengths that were connected to the things, so that you didn't have to, if you didn't need the space, you could reduce the space in between each of the lights and things. So brilliant thinking on SoundExtreme's idea, or on their mind, and then also just really easy to make these connections as it went through underneath. I'm going to show you now, kind of walk around the cart and show you what we did. All right, so here is the remote. and it's got everything you can possibly imagine on there as far as different zones and how you can control the lights. There's all kinds of preset things and everything on there, which is awesome. You can control this from an app as well. The speaker turned out great, so you can see the installation of how we did that. Used the clamps plus the standard installation kind of end caps there, and it worked out great. Like I said, this is one of the soft canvas tops, bimini top from Red Dot, and it worked out really well as far as where the placement is. This thing is awesome. It sounds fantastic. The battery, like I said, there's 0 wires outside of connecting it back to the LEDs, which I'll show you here in a second, but this battery is awesome. So there's 0 wires to get this whole speaker put in. That has like a 20-hour lasting charge, and it's really, really nice as far as the sound on that goes. Wish I could present that to you here via video, but I don't think I could do it justice. But very, very cool. As far as underneath goes, so I'm going to show you a little bit of stuff that you can kind of see. So lights up under. Down here behind the back wheels, we did screw them in. They have a nice 3M attachment in the back, and it's hard to show where all the other ones are, but we got them lined up underneath here and then up under here as well, so you can see that I've got them up behind the wheels there. Everything is going to work nice. It'll be good once we get all of the darkness showing up, but again, what we were able to do with these back ones was there's a strip of that 3M stuff that goes behind it, and then we just screwed it in at the top, and then one little screw down there at the bottom. I'm going to lay down here real quick and show you what the bottom looks like. So here is one of the strips, and the connectors, everything is waterproof. Then we just ran that along the line there, and then it goes up into the one in the front. But I'll try to take some still pictures maybe, and we can roll those in just to kind of show you how that all looks. But we have them along the sides and then up underneath both wheels, and then under the back and under the front, and I think that's going to look awesome. So there she is. Looks great. Speaker turned out awesome. SoundExtreme, you guys rock. Very, very cool. Can't wait to have some fun with that. While the speaker is wireless and just charged by the battery, we did connect the speaker through to the LEDs. So this runs down and then down the back all the way down through and underneath. But again, nice and clean and easy. It connects to everything so that it all runs in one piece. And then we've even gotten a 4th zone that I'm not currently using that we can expand even more. But again, just the way that all connects is just so easy.